Next guest is hoping to be part of what could be a historic red wave in November of 2022. Joining us now for more is Pennsylvania senatorial candidate and former U.S. ambassador to Denmark, Carla Sands. Madam Ambassador, you're joined in studio by our panel, our Wake Up America weekend co-host Allison Maloney, and our guest host this morning, former ambassador to Germany, Rick Grinnell. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for welcoming me.
Carla, it's so great to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about the Nordstrom 2 situation? I know that you have been right at the forefront of this. We worked together on this issue in Europe, and I know that you have got great insight. What should we be doing?
Well, first of all, my team and I blocked that Russian gas pipeline, Nordstrom 2, the entire time I served in the Trump administration. We did it from Denmark, and we know that right now, Biden and his administration should sanction that pipeline and not let it open, because they're going to bypass the Russian gas pipeline in Ukraine that goes through Ukraine. How destabilizing that will be, and what another asymmetrical warfare move by Putin and Russia. So we have to stop that Nord Stream 2 pipeline from coming online. And I'm very proud to just share with you, I'm the only candidate in this race for the U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania who actually worked in the Trump administration. But Rick, you and I were also delegates for Donald Trump when he was running for president. And I'm the only candidate in this race who worked hard to help Donald Trump get elected, campaign for him, raise money for him. And I'm the only candidate in this race that our Pennsylvania voters will trust to take the America First agenda to Washington. And I will always be a reliable vote to hold the line against the radical administration in place right now.
Such an important state that you're running in
as
well.
Yeah, I mean, you're running against a lot of people in your state. Dr. Oz, one of them. Do you think that Pennsylvanians are going to lead towards him because of his celebrity status, or really stay focused on the candidate's promise? Because you just said you have experience. You work with the Trump administration. You bring so much value and experience to the state.
Exactly. So Pennsylvania Republicans, and I'll just say Republicans overall, are so tired of sending weak Republicans to Washington and then seeing our republic just be destroyed by this hardcore leftist. This is not Bernie from Scranton. Joe Biden from Scranton. This is like Bernie Sanders' AOC agenda. And I don't think America was prepared for this. I talked to our farmers. They do not want this Green New Deal to destroy their opportunity. We have to stop the Green New Deal in Washington, and I will do that. We have to make sure that we grow our energy sector for our own domestic security and our national security, and I will do that in Washington. I want to be Pennsylvania's energy senator. Also, we want to ban CRT at the federal level.
Can I ask you about that?
A great education.
So to the south of Pennsylvania, Virginia, I think, is ground zero for education. You could say Wisconsin and maybe now New York State are ground zero for crime. These are very important issues to voters. We just saw that with Glenn Youngkin's win in November, and it's going to happen again in November 2022. You put out a tweet yesterday about the border, and I guess I didn't realize that Pennsylvania has suddenly become a border state. But you said this past December, over 178,000 illegal immigrants were apprehended at our southern border, and under President Biden's leadership, every state is now a border state. How big an issue is that in Pennsylvania?
It's huge in Pennsylvania. Over the Christmas vacation, we had the Biden administration flying ghost flights into our cities like Allentown with these are illegal immigrants coming in. We have to build the wall and secure our border. It is essential for our national security. How can we be talking about protecting and helping Ukraine secure their border when America's border is wide open? Former acting Secretary of Homeland Security Chad Wolf told me not only did 2 million apprehended, but there was more than 600,000 unapprehended. He said, we don't even know how many we didn't catch. So it's more than 2.6 million got in just in 2021. We have to secure our border. I personally lost a young family member to a fentanyl overdose over Christmas break.
Oh, wow.
This tragedy of fentanyl and criminals coming over our open border it's affecting every American community. We have to stop the Biden administration and enforce our laws.
Can I ask you a kind of a personal question, because I know you know the State Department, you know the State Department well. What would you do differently if you were a senator trying to make changes at the State Department, what should be done differently at the State Department by the Secretary of State?
Sure. So we saw such active State Department diplomacy under Secretary Mike Pompeo. None of this would be happening because we had a muscular foreign policy, because we backed it up with the threat of force. We had peace around the world, right? We didn't even lose a serviceman or woman in the last 18 months of the Afghanistan, while we were in Afghanistan under President Trump. We need muscular foreign policy. You and I both know this. I put America first every day during the entire Trump administration. That's what I want to do in the U.S. Senate. And if you don't mind, I would just like to share our website. It's carlasands.com. We'd love to have people volunteer, support our campaign, get involved. And we have to hold this seat in Republican hands. That is the only pathway to take back the Senate. This is going to be tough. The Democrats, the radical left, is going to throw everything at this race that they can,
especially
to try
in
to take
Pennsylvania.
it.
Pennsylvania is going to be a tough race.
It certainly is. We appreciate you coming on with us, Madam Ambassador.
Thanks
we look
so
forward to
much.
having you on again. Don't be a stranger.
Thank
you very, very much.